Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It's been a while. I will make a video on why it's been so long, but let's see if I can get things to working. Load game. It was here, wasn't it, that we played last? And you can skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. I don't remember much, so let's see if I can do this well. Knowing how much this means to her and all. What means, okay? Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Da, 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 da. Alright, oh, okay, this one. Alright, I'm going to hold you up to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I forgot this was mostly reading. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Okay. The way you glow through my blinds this morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I fucking love that, oh my god. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. It is actually really good. I actually really like it. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that as it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. Definitely. I feel her on that one. Breakfast is the number one meal. The number one important meal of the day. But if you cannot have it, at least have a light snack. It is very highly recommended. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to... oh, so that's me, fuck. Even though you were late to school? It's about to skip breakfast. Exactly! She gets it. She gets it. Best person here. I get all cranky. I feel that. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. I don't know. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to singing it. Actually, I do quite look forward to singing it. She's really cute. I really liked it. Who should I show my poem to next? I forgot who these people are. Okay. So I don't remember who Yuri or Natsuki is. I know who Monica is, but I don't know who these other two are. I know this is a genre of some kind, I think. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Yeah, that's it. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad, eh? No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. That is not what it's showing. That's not what it's showing. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing style separate from the topic of matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds her train of thought as if her demeanor totally changes. This word. I don't hear that word often. Her stammering? Stammering? Question mark? If that is correct, let me know in the comments, please, because I suck at reading. Is completely, I know that's completely, gosh darn it, gone. And she sounds like an expert. Oh, stuttering? Was that what that was? I don't know. I don't even remember what it looked like. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh, excuse me. I just got done eating some spaghetti. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, I don't think I can read this. I think that's G, so that ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. the last remaining, I think that's the remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? But I do understand. I like the old streetlights a lot more than the newer ones. The newer ones hurt my eyes. They just feel a lot calmer, to me personally, than the new ones. Yuri, I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Yes, it's absolutely horrible. It's like rats fucking dancing on the page. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, because they don't teach it anymore. Well, I just don't read script very often. Is that what that's called? Is it? If it is, let me know. If not, also let me know, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused. I thought it was cursive. The script is new to me. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I won't lie, as much as I hated on it, I actually do like it. I just can't read it very well. That's a relief. Also, I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Descriptive? I think that's what it was. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Mason. Really? I must have totally missed the point. The heck? Boy, you stupid. To be fair, I be too, so... Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I did not. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I didn't get a ghost within any of that. What are y'all reading? Lingering in her past, remaining lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. I didn't get that. And soon to be left with nothing. I didn't get that at all. That's a lot more solemn. I think this is pronounced. Putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. It's impressive where y'all are getting a ghost out of this. Like what? Where are y'all getting a ghost? I don't understand that. Well, it takes me. I'm sorry. Well, it takes me time. It makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. I think this is the cute little fireball. Yeah, it's a little cupcake. I had a lot of fun drawing her cupcake. Well, it's about time. Oh, sorry. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I can show you mine or whatever. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I love this, oh my god. Can I hang this on my wall? Yeah! I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that handwriting has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write. I can't do it. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I get set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm so glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud then I won't take that away from her. Suck at reading. Please forgive me. Monica! The one I originally wanted to do second, but I couldn't. Because, I felt like I'd be rude. Hi, Mason. I don't know how to do girl voices. Hi, Mason. I don't know. I think I got tamed so far. Oh, yeah. Good, glad you're here. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. That's valid, honestly, that's me. Anyway, I want to share you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mason. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Ow. but it's that short a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yes. Yeah, that's true. I hit Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sarai would like. That little bitch. Is that so? You and Sarai are really good friends, right? it wouldn't surprise me if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Oh, wait, what the heck did I just do? Return, return, return! Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Like the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. If you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Are you sure you're not reading it into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing is kind of gentle. Has kind of a gentle feel to it. Ignore me. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Like, it's not valid to explore your emotions and feel your emotions, no matter what gender you are. Wow. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing. Oh, this is me. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always hope you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Why are we laughing? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good, and is also the president of the club, I do believe. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. God, I hate these writings. It looks good, but also makes reading really hard. Hole in a wall. Wonder what type of hole she's talking about, eh? It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. How the Okay, no, I can't see. I reel blind like a film out in the sun, but it's too late. My retains, Reynolds? Excuse me. Let me know if you know what that word means, please. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Why are you saying that? Stretching forever and eternity. A hole to infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. What, were you looking out? Because if there's words there, I can't see it. Hold on. Oh, I can't see it. Oh! You can scroll! I didn't see that. It wasn't too deep. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, I think I get an idea of what this is about. So, what do you think? It's very freeform? If that's even what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay! Wait, hold on. Was she sad for a second? I'm not sure. Anyways. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. That performed out loud. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Oh God, I suck at reading. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany? Is that what that word is? Is that word epiphany? If it is, please let me know, because oh my God, I suck at spelling and reading. Please. Recently, it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yes, something like that. Sweat drips down her face, like heavily, like, I hope I never don't find out. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that. Like deep like that whole, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone, yes, is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. This is actually, okay, I want to say this. Not just with writing, with creating anything. If you feel like you're so fixated or you're getting frustrated about something, stop. Take a break. It's something I know it's like common knowledge or whatever, but it is something I struggle with so badly. And I get like a headache, and it gets me like in a bad mood for like a while. I don't know if other people get this way, but it is highly recommended to stop, take a break. As much as it annoys you to do, it is for your health, and it is to get a new point on things, to get a new look on the situation. And that can be put on for literally anything, that writing, creating any type of art form, even just work, if you can. Anyways, continue on. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. This is quite literally me trying to write my a story that I plan on making here soon, by the way. I don't know if it will be released this year or it might get released next year. It all depends if I can make at least one episode before October and release it, because that is when I would start releasing it. But you never know. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. That is something I'm doing, actually. My phone. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening! That's actually how I write and do any bit of art. I just go with the flow. When I try to plan something out for that's too big, plan too big, I lose absolute interest. That's the reason why I haven't made any progress in my current one or in any other one that I've done. try to get into. I can tell you, within the year I met my boyfriend, I've already been through like 50 different stories, and I have not been able to fully write any bit of them. Not even a single chapter or story. Episode. None. But anyways. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each other of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk. Returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolisms or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh wait, crap! I keep doing this. I swear. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mason did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mason liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress on you, member Yuri. Oh, that's kind of a jackass move to do. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mason appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would be deliberately going out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah! Sorry, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mason started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki? That's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like you guys fighting. The same difference. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Mason? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. No, she didn't. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your own poems all convoluted? I can't pronounce that. Convoluted. Convoluted! That's the word. Ah, I'm so smart for no reason. Then meaning you should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mason. Wait. There's a reason I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning in the most effective way. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it is also a waste. You understand that, right, Mason? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's going to be... Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Mason. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. This is unfair to others to interject their own feelings onto this conflict. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stick-up jerk she's being. She would never. This is your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I may come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. Which is fair. Some people have their strengths, and that's exactly why you have a vice president for that. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Oh, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that, I guess. She might be an airhead, but sometimes, but weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. You take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to laugh. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone! It's just about time for us to leave! How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mason, how about you? Yeah, that's the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a thing. I did learn a little more than the kinds of poems everyone likes. The kinds of poems people like, I guess, I don't know. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Mason, ready to welcome? Sure, let's go. Hee 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 hee. I don't know. Sayori beeps at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? What happened earlier? Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. God, I need water. Oh my god. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew! You know, Mason, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What the fuck do you mean by that, Mason? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this. Oh wait, how long is the demo? I don't get a papa. Anxiety. Sensation. Entropy. What does entropy mean? I know that's is that a song? Sorry. Is that a song? I believe it is. Okay, so I remember hearing determination. Because I think that's one of the last things he said, so I'm wait, do we ever see what we write? Extraordinary. Destiny. Boop. No, unending. Analysis, adventure, waterfall, cheeks. I don't know why you do that. Ocean romance, special, sparkle, after image. I want to do romance. Graveyard, jump, candy, parfait. I think that's food, I'm not sure. Blanket, rose, question, Doki Doki, house, kitty. What does Doki Doki even mean? I'm gonna be honest, I have not a clue. I might be getting a new kitty, so let's click on kitty. Hair depression, charm, secret of vanilla happiness, or scorching pink. Firefly! I love my firefly baby. Cute, vivacious, vicious. Any word that I suck at, please. If you know anything, let me know. A broken, sing, cheer, antagonize, agonizing, dazzle, playground, sticky, intellectual, dazzle. Because I like a YouTuber who uses the first 3 letters. Disordinate? I don't know. Ribbon, calm, vivid, family, amazing, loud, pure, swirl, pure. Shiny, flea, awesome, temptatious. I'm only on 13, oh my god. Nope, nope. Kawaii! Kawaii-chan. Color, strawberry. Ooh, I like strawberries. Yeah, I got strawberry lemonade in the refrigerator. I gotta get some. Electricity, skirt, fester, grief. Heaven sent. Strawberry. Excuse me. Fertility. Vitality? I don't know if, I feel like I know what vitality means, but I also it's left me. I'm gonna do passion. Peace, starscape, shame, fluffy, incongruent, insight, portrait, effulgent, bouncy, bed. Pepe's fluffy. I'm gonna say fluffy. Clumsy, together, friends, incapable, lucky, hopeless, explode. I'm clumsy. I would like to find inner beauty. Philosophy. I believe that's what that word means. No. Milk. I like games. I want her. She's cute. She's awesome. Laugh, excitement, infinite, dance, pout, bliss, sugar, uncontrollable, holiday, ambient. Laugh. Oh, was that already 20? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I guess I've been recording, I thank God. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mason! Yes, Aori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Actually, I wish it was... I would be so happy. Speaking of which... I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, sir? Uh-uh. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to take a look at it. Uh-huh. Turner reveals her. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out into the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in that purse, and had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the clubroom. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Mason to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Siri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got so absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun sign to you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept my revolution. Revolution? Yeah, whatever that word means. Retribution? That. Yeah. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whack! Gah! I don't know where something smacks Sayori in the face and stumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Even though it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic, Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Your looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can be choosers. but here's this chocolate. Chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I am really happy that you shared this one with me. Sarai gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sarai off of her. Sarai suddenly leans down, takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? No, Sarai trots away to safety. I fucking love this class. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sarai? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Excuse me. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys were worried or anything. Monica chose the club room over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? That last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. It wasn't piano one of the things I think I chose in the last one. I think so, I'm not entirely sure. Well, anyways, I just want to learn piano! That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mason. Monica smiles sweetly while also very much showing her personality. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot. I've been practicing a lot recently. I'm misreading so much. Oh my god. And I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything, did I? I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out a serious, mischievous escapade. Oh, sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Suri somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Yuri disappeared into the closet. Mason, Mason! Suri suddenly comes up to me. Excuse me, oh my god. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Mason to get supplies? Are you going with Mason to get supplies? There's no need for to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with them. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring the empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Find poster paper too. Okay. Ready, Mason? Yep, let's go. Suri and I exit the club room. I follow behind Suri, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Suri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. I feel called out right here. I've been told that so many times by my mom. It's like bringing a kid into a candy store anytime we go out. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for this festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Mason, you're not thinking about it in the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland." Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun. Suri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Mason, the classroom's over here. It's empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Suri like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more. And more. So, going adventuring with Uri brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Zuri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Oh, let's see what they have in here. Excuse me. Crayons! Zuri pulls a box full of crayons on her shelf. They're the best brand too! I'm not even gonna make that joke. They're kind of dirty though. Zuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright. That's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident! Smack. Gah! Zuri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow! Are you okay? My forehead! Zuri clutches her forehead. I've done this so many times, I swear. Jeez, Sayori! That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, no my. Okay. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Zuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. That does kind of look bad. And that could just be how the lighting is. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Mason! Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the lane, Zuri makes a silly joke. There we go. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder as I run off into the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom after I left Sayori. Where I left Sayori. Either one. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sorry here. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you idiot! Ah. Ooh, that's actually a really cool bottle for like an apple juice. I've never seen something like that. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the palm of the head. I don't know. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons. So that's good. Hey, Mason. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, when we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always felt so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. And that way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Hey, son. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like... Even before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Mason? I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already yet, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment, but only a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but on the outside that when I see her in deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. See? Sayori hops to her feet. Aha! Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up too fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sorry, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my head into the smacked my forehead into the shelf. I know how to read, I swear. Well, anyway. Excuse me. Uh-huh. I have it right. Eh? Wait, what did I do? Sayori frantically looks around herself. I clicked something and I don't know what I did. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Mason. Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Because I guess I should, that's me. I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tight, I returned to my seat. Let's go. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh my god. Definitely not Monica. I want to do Monica last again. But I also want to do Sayori second to last. So it's between Natsuki and Yuri. I want to say I agreed with Yuri a lot yesterday, so I'm going to go with Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. How long is this game, by the way? Because I have not a clue. Well done, Mason. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing important. I mean, it's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire your fellow writers. You know, you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like burning a bunch of years. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader into seeing into your mind. It's very intimate. It's a very intimate exercise. Immediate. I think it's. Yeah. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example that if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon? Oh my god, I want a raccoon, guys. I wish it happened. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside of my window. It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an imaginary human. An ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The evidence, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, my age. I don't know what that says. The moon, enticing, it says the reflect. I don't know what this is. Oh wait, no, that wasn't all! Okay, whatever. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. There's so much reading. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I wanna go to bed. Oh, it's been an hour. It's been, oh my god. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what's this supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that's different, that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Mason? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. I'm getting people confused. And the best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and excuse me, oh my god. And some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. That explains a lot for myself. Thank you. That I'm learning so much about myself through a game. Oh my god. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. How long is this? That's okay. I want to look this up. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Is this not? Hold on. Wait, is this not a demo? Hold on. Wait a second, is this not a demo? Is this like, hold on. I'm coming, hold on, it is a demo, right? Right? Because it's saying no, and it's saying there's no demo. It's just that. And it's free to play. It's a demo, right? Hold on. I'm asking him. Anyways, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki probably missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of thing reminds me of Sayori's poem, Yesterday. Eh? You think so? Yeah, I guess if you've been friends for a while, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sorry, has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. I yeah, I suppose I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, these are a lot longer. Holy crap. I didn't read all the other ones, and I apologize. On the last one, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Why does this sound familiar? Wait, is this supposed to be like against... Is this supposed to be against Yuri? Because she likes dark things? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. I'm sorry, but when I scroll, I can't, okay, so, okay, this is like okay. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh. My voice, it is dying. So horribly. And if you know, anyhow, stop dying when you try to do voices like this, please let me know. I'm so tired. Not bad, right? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such simpler analogies. This is about Yuri. I know it is. It has to be. And it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone would agree with that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my, that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. I suck at reading right now. This reading, I swear, is getting worse and worse after the longer I do it. Oh. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. Thing that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, but so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Like Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding her words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But that way, but the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I don't want to make people think... not just feel. So I had to reread that in my head. Remember that, okay? I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. God. My throat hurts. Okay. Sorry. I need a break. Mason, I really enjoy your poems. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We even kind of have a weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? Sayuri said. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Mason. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Aha! I broke my pencil. Sorry, hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. No! Nah! I didn't read it! I've been to pick up the broken pencil. Sorry, clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a bit clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Excuse me. Yeah. I grabbed Sayuri's arm and helped her to sit in the desk anyway. I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. I actually kind of like this. It's still also kind of hard to read, but more preferred. Bottles. I pop off my scalp, like, the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger. I don't think I've heard of that. Pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. I actually quite love this one. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open it up and come on in. And come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. They do not want my bottles that much. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Wait. Okay, so I know that I know what this is. I know that Monica is supposedly, she knows everything. She knows it's a simulation or whatever the frick it is. Could this be a sign that this has happened before and this is just like oh my god. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I didn't even, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Oh my god, I'm dying. No answer. Okay. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, and no more than a week later. God, I feel called out. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. I think that's what that word is. Monica, I'm not looking for this because of the voice I gave her. Hi again, Mason! How's the writing going? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna cry, I swear. Alright, I guess. I'll take that! This is horrible, my voice, by the way. As long as it's not going to be bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, we didn't count on that. You never know, what you wrote for the day? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, that's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. I wonder what that is. You two are like a dynamic duo. Thanks, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. Don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me even every now and then, too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're really saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Oh. I wonder what this means. The colors, the way won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, the endless echophony. The other word tell me of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, tangent, like playing a oh, I can do that. Trackboard on a film or turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What does that mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's still right. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just that it's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like it. I kind of like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to paste your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I've read the lines... Wait, did I choose magic on one of the things? I don't think so. The way I read them through the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's a little hard for me to tell what is happening. It's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Why'd she say that, guys? You never know when you might need to change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this the tip? Wait, is this the tip even writing? Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading of each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. So even if So if everyone could come, sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Excuse me. We don't... Please tell me that was done. No. We don't need so much. We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting up all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster, holding it up for us to see? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. Yeah, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remembering that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask from them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourselves, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri stay silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright. Whew! Thanks, Natsuki. Hey, what about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh! You know you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry! I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. I can go next. Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and to a specific poem she has in mind for it, and then stands behind the podium. I didn't realize what time it is. I kind of have to go. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know how much longer I have. That's my problem. But I cannot continue for I have a date tonight. So I will either leave this off here entirely, or I will edit these two together, which I probably might do that one. Anyways, if I don't do that one, I hope you have a great rest of your day and or night wherever you are. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more, please let me know, and if there's anything I can improve, also let me know. I really appreciate anyone watching this, honestly. And yeah, bye-bye.